I picked up a woman covered in mud at 2:12 a.m. She asked me to drive her to a graveyard. I still don't know if she was alive. It was 2:12 in the morning when the rain started pounding harder than I'd ever seen. The kind of rain that makes the world look smeared and blurry, like a memory you, Dan T., want to remember. I was driving through a backroad stretch near Woodhaven, not because I liked it, but because the GPS rerouted me when the highway was blocked. A detour I didn't question. I just followed the glowing blue line like a sleepwalker. The wipers smeared the windshield more than they cleared it. My eyes ached from the strain of trying to see through the curtain of rain and fog. That's when I saw her, standing on the shoulder, drenched and completely covered in mud, barefoot, her hair matted to her face. No bag, no umbrella, nothing but her wide eyes staring into my headlights. I should have kept driving. I should have listened to the voice in my head whispering no, no, no. But my foot tapped the brake before I could stop it, and I pulled over. She didn't knock. She opened the passenger door and slid in without a word. The smell of wet earth and something older filled the car. I glanced at her, but her face was turned toward the window. All I saw was the mud clinging to her skin, streaked like veins. "Where are you headed?" I asked, keeping my voice steady. Her lips barely moved. "Just the graveyard," she said, "and nothing more." "Which one?" I asked. "There are 3 nearby," but she didn't answer, just repeated it in a flat, slow voice. "The graveyard." "That's all," she said. We drove in silence for a while. The radio wouldn't work. The signal kept cutting in and out like something was jamming it. I looked down for just a second to check my phone for directions. When I looked up, the road had changed. The asphalt was cracked and old. Trees arched overhead like a tunnel. The fog thickened like smoke. I didn't remember turning. The GPS was frozen. The blue line just spiraled endlessly on the screen. I turned to ask her if this was the right way, but her seat was empty. My heart jerked. I swerved. I even stopped the car. She was gone, vanished like she'd never been there, except the mud on the seat and the wet handprint on the window told me otherwise. I should have left then. I should have reversed and driven until I hit the main road. But something in the air made me keep going. The road narrowed. The fog swallowed everything outside the headlights. Then I saw the gate, rusted iron, half open, the graveyard. I didn't plan to get out, but my body did, like my legs were no longer mine. The gate creaked when I pushed it. The graveyard was old. The stones leaned like they were trying to fall. Names carved so deep they bled darkness. I wandered past broken markers until I saw it. One grave fresher than the rest. Flowers long dead. Mud still soft. And there she was, standing beside it. Not muddy anymore, pale and clean. Wearing the same dress, but now it was white and dry. She looked at me like she'd been waiting centuries. Then she pointed, not at me, at the grave. I stepped closer. My name was carved into the stone. I froze. I wanted to run. I couldn't. The rain stopped suddenly. The silence was thick. I looked back up. She was gone again. No sound. No footsteps. No wind. The next thing I remember, I was back in the car. Engine off, door still open. The sun was rising. The graveyard behind me didn't look the same. The gate was sealed shut by vines, rusted, solid. No way I could have driven in. I checked my phone. No calls, no location history, but one new photo in my camera roll. Just one, a photo of her, sitting in the passenger seat, smiling, with her hand resting on mine. They say some people don't die the right way. Some are buried with things unfinished. Others wait for someone to take their place. I drove away that morning, but I don't think I really left, because sometimes, late at night, I take wrong turns. And no matter where I'm headed, the road always leads me back to that graveyard, like it's waiting. And I think the next time it does, I won't be the one driving.